Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
Tonight we'll be talking about the Flash!
Woohoo!
Yay!
Season 4, episode 18. I just looked at it. Why the heck can't I remember what it's called?
I don't know.
What? Oh, yeah. Here.
Yeah, he's walking all over everything.
It was called Lose Yourself. So season 4, episode 18, Lose Yourself.
Well, now all he has to do is find himself, so that's all good. I guess we'll touch that part when we get there.
I guess so.
Oh, what did you think of the beginning part? Let's kind of move through it in sections since a
The
lot
very
happened.
beginning?
A lot happened in this episode, so let's kind of move through it in sections so that we don't.
Okay, so the beginning was the guy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
the hippie guy.
Yeah. He was very interesting.
Mhm. I liked how.
I don't really know what to make of him.
Caitlin walked off. She's like, "I'm a put a leash on my penguin spirit."
Yeah, that
Go
was funny.
south.
I like when Cisco was like, cell phone or flip phones are old. This is like an old dial-up connection. Like, this is ancient.
This is from the dial-up era. This is ancient.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm like, what is it? AOL PM or IM instant message, right?
AIM, Instant Messenger.
Yeah,
AIM.
it was AOL instant messenger.
Yes.
Like, that just made me think of the sound that we used to get. The
I don't even think I
ding.
have mine anymore. If I do, I don't talk to anybody on it.
I don't.
I used to talk. I used to use Yahoo Messenger, AIM, freaking Windows Live Messenger,
Yeah.
which they don't even have anymore.
I used AIM.
And
That was it.
Skype. But I still have Skype.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I used AIM. That was it.
Yeah, I only talked to I talked mainly to my family on AIM.
And that's what I use Skype for, because everybody else besides my parents didn't live here.
And then I had
so.
some friends that I talked to on AIM, but it was mainly through Windows Live Messenger or Yahoo Messenger.
I only talked to one friend on AIM, and we planned to take over the world together. Yeah. My evil persona was Raven.
Of course. Of course it was. Of course it was.
Yeah. We talk about going to the spirit.
Are you still
Yeah.
on Skype? Are you on it on a daily basis?
No.
Oh.
No. I used that instead of Discord before Discord was a thing.
So you're not on it that much?
No, I'm not on Skype anymore. I mean, I still have it.
Yeah.
If I want to call my aunts or uncles or cousins,
Yeah.
but I hardly speak to them anyways.
Mm.
But yeah, I used to use that for gaming, and then Discord came along.
So Discord is just strictly for gaming?
That's what it's created for.
Oh, okay.
People use it for other things. I mean, it's a voice chat, and it's becoming a video chat too, and streaming. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's becoming its own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
What about WhatsApp? Do you use that?
no. No.
I talk to some people on there, but mainly I use Facebook Messenger.
I hardly even use Facebook.
I usually use Facebook Messenger or text.
The last person I talked to on Facebook before your birthday message was you some time ago. Whenever you were the only person I ever talked to on Facebook.
Well, it's because it's so much easier to send links through Messenger than it is through text.
Yeah.
So when I have links to share, I would just rather do it through Messenger
That
than
makes sense,
copy the
yeah.
link and then paste it into a text and send it to you.
Yeah.
So it's just easier.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I use Discord for that. But you don't have one.
Because I'm not a gamer. I don't feel the need to have it. Who am I gonna talk to on there?
I had Jay get one.
Oh. Okay. I don't think she uses it very much, though, does she?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
But yeah, so that's what I use for connection. What do you guys use to connect over the internet? Did you guys ever use AIM? Were you guys around during the dial-up era? I
Please
mean,
don't do that. Please don't make us feel old.
Oh. Yeah.
That's dating us. By saying that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Using the cord from the telephone. And you couldn't make phone calls because you had to plug it into your computer to use the internet.
Now everything's wireless.
Yeah.
Although cordless phones have been around a long time.
Yeah, they just didn't hold charge for very long.
My parents still have a cordless phone that they've had for like ever in their room. Like they've had it since I was a kid. So it's one of those bigger like
The blocky kind.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it still works.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah. Dial-up was basically the time in which the
dial-up
phone
was
in your
terrible.
room was the in thing that you could connect through the house to a different room.
I didn't have a phone in my room.
I didn't either, but like they were always advertising that on the
When
TV.
I was young, I only had like we had one main computer. We had a desktop computer that like all of us used.
Yeah.
My dad had like a couple laptops that he used, or he was always getting and like trying things with them. And like so mainly my mom and I used the desktop, and then when I used it a lot growing up as a kid. But yeah, like that had dial-up for the longest time.
Yep.
American Online, welcome. You've got mail.
Oh. I loved that. Remember those blonde jokes that used to go around about that? The "you've got mail," so the blonde would run out and check her mailbox.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I like the one they had for the little AOL man. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Because it was like the $6 Million Man theme. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. None of you will probably even know what that show is. You won't even know. Your parents will know,
Yeah.
but you won't know.
I mean, unless
I know,
you watch old shows.
because I've watched episodes of it,
Yep.
but you guys won't know.
Unless you've seen
Or
episodes.
care, probably. So.
Who knows?
Anyway.
The show.
Yeah. So Cisco and his pop culture references all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the guy was interesting. I honestly don't really have that much to say about him. I don't.
No. Not at all. But, like, Caitlyn getting stabbed. And, like, I was just like, I got scared for a second. I was like, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
And then she, like, said, like, since when does she have quick healing power?
I don't know.
That's what I don't get. Is because that is Barry's thing. Killer Frost can't heal quick. I mean, she can freeze it so it can heal. But the ice would probably really only stay there till she went into Caitlyn form. I mean...
Let's be real.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Wow. Live and uncensored, people.
I mean, hey, you've burped on camera too.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
So, I was really like, when the samurai got her, I was like, no!
Yeah, that guy was evil.
Samurai is a robot.
Well, it was an evil ass robot.
Yes. Yes, it was. The only way it spoke was because it had, like, a speaker in its face.
Oh, and I also went back and watched the ending part of Supergirl when he was talking to freaking, Lena. She did sound like her.
Yup.
I was like, oh snap. Oh snap.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you guys want to hear the her we're talking about, why don't you go watch the review of last night's episode of Supergirl.
Our hour-long review, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey,
hope you enjoy it.
We had fun, and it was a true return to form where things weren't as awkward as it had been before the hiatus, and we were joking around and pushing each other again. It was nice.
You do that. I don't do that.
I know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I felt like it. So, you know.
But anyway,
you gotta enjoy it. Enjoy us being us, and that's what we did.
Yeah, for sure.
So, let's see what happened. Let's talk about Ralph. Not the end thing that happened to Ralph, but like his attitude.
Yeah, he was like very. What's the word? Hard to be around.
I mean, at the same time, I kind of understand it.
Yeah.
Like, his life is on the line.
Well, no, I know.
But, I mean, then, like, what he said is, like, it's not his life that he's worried about, it's theirs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
that's so
really sweet,
he basically sacrificed himself to help them.
And he was willing to, yeah.
Yeah.
He was willing to sacrifice his goodness to keep them alive. And that's good and all, but I mean, Barry went through the same thing last season.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, you know what? Maybe you just listen to the guy who's been through the exact same thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, in the first season, he dealt with losing his own life. You know, not just getting his abilities, but losing his own life because of Eobard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wanting to kill him.
Yeah, basically.
And then you had Zoom in the second season, who was just like, I'm gonna destroy your whole world. I mean, like, I'm gonna infiltrate and destroy from the inside out,
mm-hmm.
you know? And I think, like, so he dealt with an enemy from the inside. And then in season 3, he dealt with the thought of the whole season of, I'm gonna lose my fiance. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
That, like, and, cause, Savitar, I was trying to think of his name.
Savitar!
He was willing to basically kill anybody who was around.
Mm-hmm.
So he had to deal with the idea that he might lose any of his friends at any given moment.
Right.
And that's basically what Ralph was going through. Mm-hmm. And he knew that he was for sure going to lose his wife at the end. Like, unless he did something major. I mean, not his wife. His current wife, yes. But his fiancée back then. Mm-hmm. That Iris was going to die. Period. And so it was like, okay, Ralph, like, you need to listen to these two, because yes, they keep saying you can do something better than kill them. Mm-hmm. Well, they've actually both been through the same thing that you're going through now. Like, they've both literally been where you are. Not just with their head on the line, but with their friends on the line too. Mm-hmm. They've had to face the fact that Savitar was going to plow through as many of them as he needed to get to his end goal. that Zoom was. I mean, Zoom freaking kidnapped Caitlyn. Like, not just because he was in love with her, but like
Right.
he kidnapped her because it would hurt Flash. It would hurt the
Yeah.
team. So they had to worry about one of them dying. They had to, and then like they've dealt with all this stuff, and it's like they actually know exactly how you feel. But you don't know that.
Mhm.
And they never got that across to him.
Yeah.
They were just like, look, dude, I get it. But there's a better way. We don't kill people. It's like, okay, do you remember your first year as the Flash? What did you want to do to the Reverse Flash?
Right.
You were willing to kill his butt.
Mhm.
You didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he died in a different way. But, you didn't kill him. You didn't kill Zoom, but you were willing to.
Mhm.
But you let the Speed Wraith do it. But he died
Pretty
either way.
much.
Like, I mean, it's like, I mean, he didn't even kill Savitar. So, I mean, not technically speaking.
Mhm.
Like, he's never actually officially killed any of them.
Right.
Reverse Flash ceased to be like his life just ceased because I can't even remember his name. Dawn.
Oh, Eddie thought.
Eddie killed himself,
Mhm.
and then Zoom was defeated by the Time Wraiths,
Mhm.
and then like it's just this whole thing of everything working out, and that he didn't have to kill them.
Sorry. I was trying to bring up a page.
An ad came on.
No, the little like advertisement. That was weird.
And so it was just like, if you just tell him what you've been through,
Mhm.
he might take your "we don't kill people" a little more seriously than, yeah, I get your life's on the line, our lives are on the line, but we don't kill him. Like,
Yeah.
he's willing to kill us, but we'll look past it and not kill him. Like, that's not a normal response.
No, it's not.
So, I can see exactly where he's coming from, because he doesn't know what they've been through.
Mhm. He doesn't.
I mean, they say we faced Savitar, blah blah blah. It's like, okay, he doesn't know who the hell Savitar was. Like, explain to him what you've been through and how you got out of it. Like, be a team, be the leaders, and explain why you know what you know.
Yep.
Like, that's what pissed me off, not his reaction. I mean, I
Or
did
not
get,
Ralph's reaction.
yeah, like, I did get a little frustrated, but I was more frustrated with Barry and
Barry.
Iris not explaining, because they weren't even seeing it at all from his point of view.
Right.
It was just
they
like,
weren't.
no, you just listen to us because you listen to us, period. And it's like, that's not how they've been operating for this entire season.
Yeah.
They've been explaining things and telling him.
Mhm.
And then for this episode, it's like, no, we won't listen to you. Talk to the hand. You do what we tell you to. Like, that's not how this team is operated, and suddenly it is because you don't want to do an exposition piece.
Mhm.
At least, have them be arguing and then go off and talk to someone, and let us watch someone else do whatever they're doing, and then pan back to the room where they're like, and that's how we defeated those guys. Let us know that you told him, but we don't have to watch the whole damn thing.
Mhm.
And then he would understand. But I don't know. It just really got to me. I mean, Barry's just been that way that whole damn season, but Iris has been she explains things, and this episode just, I don't know. Mm-mm. No. So.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, so they weren't really seeing it from his point of view. They just were kind of doing what they were doing and not really, allowing him to explain or, really understand or even try to understand where he was coming from.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that really bothered me.
And I thought it was interesting that Joe was so interested in Wells's stuff, in what
well, I
was
think
going
he could
on
just
with him.
he just sensed something was off about how he was acting.
Yeah.
And really, all it was is the only reason he ever does anything there is because of Barry and Iris. This is the only reason. I mean, yes, he likes Caitlin and he likes Cisco. It's still up in the air whether or not he cares about Harry. But, I mean, the only people he actually, loves are Iris and Barry.
Mm-hmm.
And Wells is in direct conflict with his end goal, which is protect Virus. Right?
I hate when you call them that.
But
That's not
Wells is in direct conflict with his ultimate goal to protect them.
Mm-hmm.
So he turns and wonders what's going on and all like this, and that's why he's so interested, is because his ultimate goal is to protect them. So, I don't know. And
yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised he
Oh,
survived.
Joe's ultimate goal
Yeah.
is to protect them? Yeah.
So that's why he took such an interest this episode in Wells.
And Wells is not okay. He's not in a good place right now.
No. He is brain damaged, let's just say that. So let's get to the part. Let's talk about when the husband-wife duo attacked, when the Thinker attacked them. What did you like about it?
Oh, the attack part?
Yeah, the whole them fighting those two.
Iris and her?
Okay, yeah, Iris and her, or Barry and Ralph, or Joe. Not that we actually got to see
It was really
Joe
well
fighting.
done.
Yeah. I enjoyed the power sword.
Yeah, and I mean, Iris was clever in what she did.
Yeah.
Even though she got hurt.
Yeah. That reminds me of so many different movies, where they get impaled and they're like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I did this on purpose to get closer to you, to land the final blow. It's like, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I liked the fight scene with Iris and her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool too.
I kind of found it odd that she's just like, I'm gonna come at you with my sword. I'm gonna shoot you with a blaster. And then it's like, oh look, my sword conveniently blocks all your shots because I'm Wonder Woman with a sword.
Oh my god.
And it ricochets your shot somewhere else because I'm just good and my sword is bulletproof.
I'm bulletproof.
Far away, ricochet,
take your aim.
But I mean, it's just they weren't even bullets, but little blaster ball thing. I don't know. I mean, they weren't bullets. They were balls of energy or some. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that gun before, and Iris just pulls it out from under the desk. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Yeah.
It's like an old video game.
Yeah. So I don't know. I didn't. The whole sword blocking it, and like, I think she should have been hit once or twice. That's all I'm saying. Cause she was just a doctor and a housewife and a scientist. That was it. Nothing in her background that we've seen goes, oh no, wait.
DeVoe's wife?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nothing in her background goes, oh no, wait. She actually knows how to use a sword.
I know, I saw her and I'm like, what the hell is she pointing a sword at Iris for? Like, how does she even know what she's doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly. Like, I mean, yes, you might be able to make a samurai be able to do samurai things, but you never had to control them to do what they were doing. There was never any indication to show that you knew how to use the sword yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That bothered me.
A lot of things bothered you about this episode.
I guess.
Anyway, yeah, the fighting was pretty cool though.
Yeah. I thought Joe had died. Like I was telling you before.
Yeah.
Like when he walked in to deal with the samurai, which is just a weird name.
Samurai.
I keep thinking like what is he on roids? Like is he doing drugs?
Droid.
Or like I get that it's like a droid or an android or whatever. But I'm like I don't know, it just keeps reminding me of the name of the word hemorrhoid because it's roid. So I'm like, what the hell?
Data is an android. Data.
Yeah. I know that. I know Data is an android. I also know another android.
Who?
Her name is Vesper. And she's on this tabletop role-playing game that I've been watching. That just happened to be on tonight at this. Watching it on my phone.
Of course you were.
Yes, I was.
I know.
Tabletop role-playing game, guys.
I believe it. I believe that you were watching it.
It's amazing. You guys should watch it if you're Power Ranger fans. It is canon.
See, you're
awesome.
too obsessed with Power Rangers right now, and you're not watching the things you should be watching.
It's one night a week, and I'm all caught up on it, so I just...
Okay.
Like, I just watch it. I mean, I still have a few minutes to watch from tonight because I wasn't able to finish because I had to come down here. But, yeah.
Oh, believe me, I know what it's like. I do.
First ever Black Ranger, female Black Ranger. First ever female Black Ranger, right there.
I've had my share of obsessions through the years. This being one of them.
Oh, yeah. So, she's an android.
Yes, androids are cool. We've
Yeah.
established that.
Yeah.
We know.
This one's a samurai. So, yeah, like, the way it panned away from the fight when Joe went into the room, it made it look like the samurai had went up to stab him, and he went like that.
Samurai.
So it kind of looked like like he'd been hit by it. So I kind of thought maybe he was stabbed, and like they just like ignored it and moved on. And I'm like, what? But
yeah, with Iris, I was like, wait, did she get stabbed? Did she stab herself? Why did she make that sound? I was like freaking out internally.
I don't know. I was just like
no.
Like I saw it coming because
No,
like
baby.
she saw the button on the C and she's like, this girl is standing right there. I need to get to that. The only way I'm getting to that is through the sword. So
Right.
I'm gonna stab myself when I'm sure there's only just muscle tissue, and go for it.
Yes! They have season 3 of Legends on Netflix now. So I can get caught up. Woohoo!
So awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I don't even remember what episode I'm on.
Just start from the beginning
Mm-mm.
of this season.
Mm-mm. I saw the first half. I watched like the first episode when it came back in February, and then after that I haven't watched the rest of them.
I see. So yeah, that's what I thought, and then like the whole fight, like Ralph, like I kind of thought maybe Ralph would kill him, like, and then like the little puppy dog look he got when Barry came into the room, and he's like, I think I deserve it now. And I was like, oh yay! And then
he freaking got taken over.
I was like, wait a minute. You know you're fighting someone with powers over technology, and you slap technological cuffs on him? What? Like, I can't even comprehend the level of stupidity.
Like, I can't even.
I can't.
I just can't even.
No. I can't comprehend the stupidity.
I can't even.
You're making fun of me.
No.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of people that say that statement.
I kind of wonder why Barry couldn't phase through the floor to start off with.
I don't even know.
I mean, I know he was like...
Florg, blarg, whatever.
No, because, like, remember, the Thinker had him pinned to the floor?
Oh, yeah.
And then he phased through it and came back, and it's like, dude, you could have done that earlier. Like, I don't know. I don't. I kind of thought that since Ralph had the shape on his body, that maybe if he just, like, tapped his foot and had the vibration travel through his body, that it would ring through the thing, the imprint on his chest, and basically do a shockwave through his head and into the Thinker. So I was like, dude, come on, this is gonna be epic, just do it! You know? And then he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't.
And then Cisco and Caitlin come through.
They do?
Cisco.
Killer Frost and Vide.
Cisco, who overuses his abilities and for some reason starts bleeding at the side of his head.
Vide.
Like, I don't get that. Like, his temple just starts bleeding through, like I don't know. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Like
what?
It's confusing.
It was so...
And then, like, I was just like, no! That hurt! Caitlin, no! Right? And then at the end...
Yeah, at the end.
At the end. I think let's go back to the Ralph scene when he gets taken over. All the other people were fighting it. You know? Like, they all fought against...
But he willingly let it happen.
Right, he willingly let it happen. And he is, you know... He is the rubber man. He is elongated man. Like...
Elongated man.
Like he said, he doesn't even have to get up when he needs to go to the bathroom.
Okay, that's actually kind of gross.
It is! Now I'm picturing this like, no.
Yeah, me too. That's just no. Oh my god.
Right, I sat there watching, I'm like, how long does it take for it to travel from point A to point B? Like, how long does he have to stay stretched?
Oh, Lord. Why?
It's not a very powerful hose. I mean,
Why?
I don't. My mind. I don't know. But like, so we've established he's a very stretchy man. Okay.
Obviously.
And so basically, his mind, like the Thinker said, this body can withhold my ever-growing mind.
Mm-hmm.
So his mind can stretch to absorb the growth of the Thinker. It stands to reason that it can hold within its tiny little mind that he could block off a section of it
Uh-huh.
and stay there. 'Cause I mean, he let the Thinker in because there was no point in fighting it.
Right.
And so I'm thinking that since he let the Thinker in,
Mm-hmm.
that he retreated to a part of his mind, and the Thinker just came in and, like, when, oh, this is mine, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, his capacity changed. His mental capacity changed. But I think that Ralph is still in there. Because he can stretch any part of him. He can stretch his mind. He can stretch whatever. Right? And so, I think it stands to reason that he can keep himself alive because there's enough space in there for the both of them.
Yeah.
So, either Team Flash defeats him or Ralph overcomes him in his own mind. Whatever happens, I think they'll be able to save Ralph.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm really hoping for.
Me too.
Now then,
Because I was like, are we not going to see Ralph anymore?
right? I liked him. I hate how they always have a revolving door of new people that never stay for more than a season.
Oh, I know, me too.
Like, I'm tired of it, and they need to change that.
I feel like that happens on other shows that have been on CW, though, too.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, Wally was on there for more than one season.
Yeah, but now he's a regular on Legends.
Well, he was this season. It hasn't been confirmed that he's staying on for next season.
Well, I mean, he should, because there's really no point in him being on The Flash.
Yep. Unless, like what we talked about last week, they do the whole Iris is pregnant thing and Barry takes on the Thinker and gets stuck in the
I mean, if they end up doing that in season 5, then yeah, there will be a place for Wally, but as of right now, there's not.
Yeah.
So, he should just stay on Legends.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically.
And the very end was Ralph with the wife, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Ralph
I don't know what to
turned
think about Wells right now. Like,
No.
is he gonna be bad again?
He's not gonna be bad again. We won't go like.
Yeah, he's just.
You don't want to repeat.
He's just gonna be less able to help in the way that he was before.
Yeah, because if you guys didn't catch it, when Cisco asked him for the dark matter detector,
Mm-hmm.
when they were helping, like, because Caitlin was like, something feels off, something's wrong with me.
Yeah.
And Cisco asked for the dark matter detector.
Mm-hmm.
Wells stood there and played with the thing, and he said, and he didn't know what it was. That's why he didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
He didn't know what the dark matter detector looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's used it a billion times. How could he not know what it looked like? Because of the damn hat! that he did. He used the freaking hat in Gideon's lair, and
It just makes me think of this big, like, hat that Doc Brown was wearing in Back to the Future, and he was trying to read people's thoughts, and it didn't work. And he's like, do you know what this means? It means that this damn thing doesn't work at all. And it was this big, like, hat that had all these, like, you know, lights and things on it, like Wells's hat does, but his is smaller.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, like he blew up the hat while it was still on his head,
he blew it up.
and
It's a goner.
so
It fried his brain.
it did.
It literally fried his brain.
It did. And so
It melted his brain.
I think we're stuck with a Wells who isn't even half as smart as he used to be. And so I don't know how that's going to play into the rest of the season.
The episode, there's 2 more episodes until we get to the Harry and the Harrisons episode. Which is probably going to be all about Wells.
Mhm.
So, we have 2 more before that one.
We have one more before we get to the probable.
Oh, therefore she is.
Yes.
Yeah. That's after next week's episode.
To the probable re-entry of the person that we are calling Dawn Allen. But there are speculations and rumors that we won't actually get her identity until the final episode.
Probably not.
That she won't be...
They'll probably use it as like a cliffhanger thing,
Mhm.
and then we'll have to wait.
that she'll be involved with the next season's villain and story arc.
Probably.
But because she can write using the same symbols that Barry did because it's the Speed Force speech. It's
Mm-hmm.
Speed Force language.
Right.
So we'll get stuff. We might get stuff revealing about her in 2 weeks for the 20th episode. I mean, it might not be about her, but that's what Emergency Awesome is speculating.
What does it say for the description?
Because at the time he made the comment, there wasn't a summary for the episode yet. But yeah.
Barry and Team Flash team up with Gypsy to try to thwart Thinker's plan. Meanwhile, Cisco and Gypsy have a heart-to-heart talk about their relationship.
Ooh.
And then episode 21 is Harry and the Harrisons.
Yeah.
And then Think Fast, and then We Are the Flash.
So
We have 5 episodes left.
basically 4 episodes until you get a live stream.
Yep, pretty much. I was just gonna say that actually.
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna mention we'll live stream the finale.
Yep.
Cause like I feel like the only reason to do that is for the important episodes.
Mhm.
And plus, we've been super busy and haven't been getting these done on time anyway, so
Yeah.
a live stream would not have worked out.
We've been watching the episodes separate from each other, like tonight.
Yeah, with Supergirl and the Flash.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So yeah, and then Cisco used the dark matter detector on Caitlin.
You did.
And Killer Frost is gone.
Forever and ever. She's gone.
I
I'm just kidding.
I turned off the show. Like, I mean, I finished it and everything, and I watched the preview and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I turned off my recording, I was so pissed.
She's not Killer Frost anymore?
Yeah. Like, I was so beyond pissed off that they basically killed off Killer Frost. Like, and they did it so anticlimactically. Like, it was just a footnote.
Yeah.
And I think the reason it bothered me was because she deserved more than a footnote.
Yeah, and now what's Caitlyn gonna do? Just stand around like she always does in freaking Team Flash, just fixing people up because she's a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
she's not even that kind of doctor, so.
Like, Killer Frost made her actually useful.
Mm-hmm.
And now
and
she's
they
not
had that amazing relationship, and
Who did?
her and Killer Frost.
Oh, yeah.
And she had just discovered a way to bring her out without terrifying herself. Without threatening
maybe
the murder of a
Killer
billion
Frost
puppies.
again.
I think they have to destroy the Thinker, and her powers will be released. I'm kind of, like, as I say that, I'm thinking that's stupid.
Well, that's probably...
Is Power Rangers logic.
Yeah, but that's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do.
You
on
destroy
these
the bad
shows.
guy, and then whatever power they had over you, or whatever abilities or weapons they took from you gets returned because they can't hold it anymore because they're dead.
Pretty much.
They're gonna have to kill the Thinker.
Yep.
So.
Literally kill him.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I still think that somehow Ralph would be
Well,
able to make
they've
it
had
out,
to do
but
that with all the other villains. Kill them.
They didn't actually kill them, though. Like, Eobard just faded from existence because Eddie killed himself.
Erased from existence.
Exactly. And Zoom was hunted down through time and space by...
The space-time continuum.
Yes. Because he became, like... He escaped season 2.
Uh-huh.
And he became a villain for the for the Legends in last season.
Yeah.
I think it was last season. But at the end they got it so that he was in one place for too long, and the Time Wraith finally caught up with him and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, they didn't kill him. He had broken the rules of the Speed Force,
Mm-hmm.
and so the Speed Force was coming to attack him because he had broken the rules. So all Barry did was break a small rule and lead the Time Wraith to them. The Time Wraith chose whether or not to go after Barry.
Yeah.
It chose to go after Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And when I say that Zoom, well, technically speaking, it was Eobard who was the villain of the season of Legends,
Mm-hmm.
but the Time Wraith that killed Eobard was Zoom.
Yeah.
So you can kind of say that there was two evil speedsters in Legends that season. So
It's just confusing.
logic. But yeah, it was. And then I forgot how they destroyed Savitar.
I don't even know. How did they destroy Savitar followers? Viewers? How? Tell us.
Yeah, tell us. Yeah, tell us in the comments.
Or
Because
on Twitter.
Savitar was one of the remnants left over from his fight with Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
And So it's just like who I don't.
Okay.
They couldn't. It's not like they went and found the Remnant
Right.
and befriended him.
Right.
So how did they? Because they didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Did Killer Frost kill him?
Possibly.
I don't know. That's bothering me now. Because we lost the funny Harrison that night.
We did.
I enjoyed him.
He was awesome.
From Earth 19. Rest in peace.
Rusty.
So yeah. They're gonna have to pull some Power Rangers bullcrap to get Caitlin Killer Frost back. I think the next couple episodes are gonna show how she deals with it. And how the team will cope with having one less superhero on the team.
I mean, they've done it before.
Well, I mean, 2 less, technically.
But they've done it before.
Yeah, but it's kind of like with each new season, the hero gets an additional team member, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's because the villains get tougher to beat. So they need more people. They need more power.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're down 2. And it's just 2 people with powers and Joe with a gun.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is.
Barry and Cisco.
And Cisco's
And
in a lot of pain right now. He can't use his abilities for a
And
little
Iris
while.
is in pain too.
Yeah, but with our kind of luck, she'll be healed by the next episode. I mean, because
Maybe.
they time jump so much on the show, you don't really know what part of the year they're in.
Yeah, I mean, it takes about 6 weeks for
Well, yeah, but I mean,
something like that to heal.
I mean, they could jump.
No, I know,
to,
but
like,
I'm just
3
saying,
months.
it takes about 6 weeks,
Yeah.
which is a little over a month.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, it just depends on when they decide to have the Atomic Man moved from one from one prison to the next.
yeah.
Because, like, that's what next episode's about. Seems kind of boring to me. But Captain Cold's coming back.
Yay!
I want him to bring his boyfriend. And, I don't know. Just seems like he should come and help.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So, it's pretty much all we got.
Yeah.
I mean, the episode was good. A lot happened.
Had a lot of issues with it.
Yeah, but it's just all of this season has just been meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
But a lot of crap went down this episode.
It did.
This was probably one of the better episodes this season.
Yeah, it probably was. I agree with that.
Yeah. So,
I mean, hopefully we'll be reviewing on Friday for Once Upon a Time. If
Yes.
it's not on Friday, it will be over the weekend.
yes.
But we'll try to get together on Friday.
Yes. And you will be getting, by the end of this week, sometime, a review of the last portion of Legends.
Just like all the episodes.
Yeah. All the episodes.
Like
I
a whole
didn't-
summary of all of them.
that I didn't get to. I'll hit the highlights of the bits I like.
You gonna remember everything?
Well, they're the highlights.
Yeah.
The bits that I liked.
Oh, okay.
So,
Which is pretty much everything.
well, that's true.
I mean, it's Legends.
Yes. And like we've talked, we might get together when we've finished Black Lightning and do a summary
Yeah.
of the season.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
because Black Lightning was good enough to
Yeah.
do that. Like, I would be okay with doing that.
Mhm.
But I'd rather do it when the season's over
Yeah.
than do individually like we do with these shows.
Yeah, like it ends
Like
tonight,
that's something that I would rather review as a whole
Mhm.
than individual episodes.
Yeah. Especially because we don't really know anything about it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And
Like
doing
neither
it
of us
and
do.
doing it as a whole would help us to be able to like have something to talk about.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll be getting that from us
Mm-hmm.
and the Once Upon a Time.
Yeah. Maybe Supernatural soon in the future. We'll see.
Yeah.
I want to review it again because I meant to review the Scooby Natural episode, but I didn't get a chance to. So hopefully that can happen again too.
Yeah.
Because we're still gonna have that even when Once Upon a Time is over. We're still gonna have Supernatural,
Mhm.
and those were the first two shows that we reviewed.
Yeah.
So we're still gonna have that one.
Yep.
Just not Once Upon a Time.
And for all of you who did not watch our review last night, wish this one a happy birthday.
My birthday was on Sunday.
Yes, it was.
2 days ago. Well,
So-
it'll probably be 3 when this gets uploaded. But 2 days ago
Yeah.
on Sunday, the 15th.
Yes.
So, thank you.
Yeah. And
Happy Blorcon Day!
yeah, Blorthog.
Blorthon Day.
Cameranian
wrong.
Day of Friendship.
Yeah!
So
Until next
Next
time, keep believing in the impossible.